Hello friends, welcome to my channel Plant Science for You. Today we will discuss important government schemes which are often asked in various agriculture related competitive exams or other competitive exams like NABARD, RBI, UPSC, etc. So today's we will pick one scheme, that is the soil health card scheme. It is very important scheme in sector of agriculture. It helped many farmers to analyze their soil sample and get the appropriate recommendations. So what is the agenda behind this scheme and what are the components, what are the features, what are the objectives, we will see one by one. First, let's see what are the recent news, why we are in discussing this scheme. Firstly, the recent news is that 665 village level soil testing laboratories have been established in 17 states. What is this village level soil testing labs? We will discuss later. And the second news is 25 crore, about 25 crore soil health card have been generated across the country. When was launched? It was launched in 2015, February 19, the day on which we celebrate this soil health card day. Okay, so what is the nodal ministry? We can guess that is the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. It has a slogan that is Swasth, Dharaa, Khet, Haraa. Okay, so what is this broad objective? If we see that it promote integrated nutrient management. What does this integrated means? Means we have to adopt an approach where we will use balanced and judiciously the available inorganic fertilizers, as well as we will balance the use of biofertilizers and organic manures based on the soil fertility of the farmer's sample. Now, if we see what are the broad areas, that is what is the soil health card actually means and what are its key features, is the next slide. Now, if we see what does this soil health card basically means, it is basically a report card where it provides information about various nutrients available in the soil, and as well as it will recommend some nutrient, how it should, how what in what quantity we can use to better yield, to get better yield. It counts about 12 parameter where we will see there is three macronutrient, that is such a, that is N, nitrogen, phosphorus and potash. There are five major micronutrients, that is boron, iron, manganese, copper and zinc. One secondary element, that is sulfur, and three physical parameters, that is pH, electric conductivity and organic carbon. This report card or the soil health card is issued in every 3 years to all the farmers. So now if we see what it, how it does look like, if we can see that this is the structure of a soil health card. It is like an report card of your annual exam. Here all the farmer details has been written, like name, address and all, and the soil sample details is also listed in down in this chart. Then the soil test result is given from the recognized laboratory. We will see from where the farmer can get this result. Here the all total 12 parameters are listed, test value, unit and their rating. Based on their, there also there will be listed the secondary and micronutrient recommendation. This lower part will also only recommend, will enlist the recommendation. So first upper part it will show all the details, and the next part it will show only the recommendation. Okay, then the there is a crop or variety wise the recommendation is also given. Here one important thing is given, that is an international year of soil, that is 2015. So now if we see what are the key features of this scheme, this soil health card scheme was merged in RKVY, that is Rashtriya Krishi Vikas Yojana, in 2022-23. That means it is an umbrella scheme, that is the Rashtriya Krishi Vikas Yojana. It is an umbrella scheme under which the soil health card scheme is implemented. Now, what are the new developments? If we see, there is a SHC portal which has been integrated with GIS for mapping the soil test result, as well as there is a mobile app which is integrated with QR based tracking and geotagging. Now, soil health card is celebrated in February 19. This is also an important fact that it is soil health card day is celebrated on February 19 based on its launch date. Now, this is the most important thing, that is the village level soil testing laboratory. So this level soil testing laboratory, the aim is very simple, to popularize and the soil testing and create awareness among the farmers, as well as create a doorstep service for the farmers. Okay. Now question arises, who can set up this lab? Rural youth within the age group of 18 to 27 years, 10th pass on, he must be 10th pass, and with science and computer knowledge. Self-help groups as well as farmer producer organization also eligible. Now schools and agriculture universities can also set up this type of laboratories. Financial assistance will be given 1.5 lakh per establishment this type of labs, and the aim is about 7,500 labs by 2026. And out of these, 665 labs have been established by 2025 February. And this is all about this soil health card scheme. Now if we want to discuss some of the questions or frequently asked questions about this scheme, which is given in the Ministry of Agriculture website, and it allows to revise the scheme. Hope you will like this. Ministry of Agriculture website, we can see what is the soil health card. It isn't printed, it is given like, it is a printed report card of a farmer which will be handed over for each of his land holdings, and it will contain the status of his soil with respect to 12 parameters. There will be 12 parameters, that is NPK, macro element, one secondary element, that is sulfur, 5 micronutrients, and also pH, EC, and organic carbon, that is 3 physical parameters. Based on this, soil health card will also indicate the fertilizer recommendations and soil amendment required for the farm. Okay, if we come to the next, what will be the who will draw the sample? Who will draw the sample? The state government will be responsible, and they will collect the soil samples through the staffs of the Department of Agriculture or through staff of an outsourced agencies. So state government will be responsible, and they may also involve the students of the local agricultural and science colleges also. So state government will be responsible to draw the samples and testing. Next, the how will the soil samples be collected from the farmer's field? The soil samples will be collected by a trained persons with the depth of 15 to 20 centimeter by cutting the soil of V shapes. As we know, when we collect the some soil samples, we must have to collect the soil samples like V shape, so that we can get the soil sample as an uniform manner. So like that it will be collected, and it will be collected from four corners on the center of the fixed and mixed of the field, and it will be mixed. So like if we see, if it is the field of an farmer, we have to collect from here, we have to collect from these four corner as well as from the center. Okay, then after collecting we will mix it, and we have to pick as a sample. Areas with the shade, where there is a shade, that will be avoided, and sample will be chosen, will be bagged and coded. Then it will be transferred to the soil test laboratory for analysis. Okay, no confusion. Now, will the farmer get a card every year for every crop? This is a good question. So it will be made available once in cycle of 3 years. So in 3 years, it will be available for one time only. So which will indicate the status of soil health of the farmer's holding and for the particular period, and the soil health card will be given in the next cycle for next 3 years. That means recommendation will be given for the next 3 years, and it will be able to record the changes in the soil health for the subsequent period. Okay. Now the last question, the how can a farmer use a soil health card? how they will get the benefit. The card will contain the adversary based on the soil nutrient status. That means there will be some recommendation, and it will show some recommendation on the doses of different nutrients needed. Further, it will advise the farmer on the fertilizers and the quantities he would apply. Also, soil amendments he should undertake so as to realize the optimum yield. So, so how it will work? They will check the soil, then they will analyze the soil. There will be some result. From the result, there will be some recommendation of fertilizer as well as nutrient dose. There will be some soil amendments for reclamation of the soil. So this is how this soil will be productive and produce good yield for the farmer. So this is the all about the scheme. Hope you guys like this approach, and thank you for your presence, and hope to see you in the next video. Please like and do subscribe. Thank you.